Welcome back to Minecraft Gets Technical. I'm CZSurvivor, and today we're playing in the 15W35B snapshot, which I think I'm going to hold with for a good while now because this seems to be a stable snapshot and seems to have quite a good bit of content in it. So, first thing you can see, the Guardian Temple is nearly gone. We've got this tiny bit left to do. This ain't nice though, because, well, this is the only place the Guardians can spawn, and it's pretty much the only place that any mobs can spawn. So that's kind of packed full of mobs. I really don't want to go in there. I kind of been putting that off. I've got an idea to sort it. I'll slowly whittle them down and then stay down here and all that. But yeah, I've actually got a proper plan for today, so there's something I want to do. But first we're going to just head back to spawn and do some things in relation to this snapshot. But first, one thing from, I don't know which snapshot added it, but this beautiful little feature. You can now climb trapdoors if there's a ladder beneath them, which is wonderful. Also, beautiful. Now, whilst we're running back, I want to have a quick chat. First of all, sorry there hasn't been anything released on my channel in a while, basically. Put simply, we've had building work on the house, so it's been noisy, making it difficult to record. 2, I haven't really felt inspired to do anything, and I didn't have anything to record, so yes. 3, me and my friend have been trying to do a series, but everything's been trying to stop us. We'll explain that when we finally get that going. And 4, I've been on holiday, so it's difficult to make time. Next of all, I've also got the texture pack working for the snapshots. One thing you have to do is basically the way they've done the GUIs, the graphical user interfaces, these things, yeah, they update the old GUI, so you can't stick the John Smith texture pack in on top because I've got custom textures in, so I had to manually drag over the textures and stick them into my custom John Smith texture folder, and to get the GUIs working. It's slightly complicated to explain, but if I was to show you it, you'd understand very quickly. So yeah, so see you at spawn and we can have a talk about the snapshot. Right, so first things first, down in the description is a link to the 1.9 Minecraft wiki page. That's where I'm getting all the information from in relation to 1.9. It has everything compiled, of all the snapshots all in one as of the latest version, so it's the best place to get all the information. So first of all, I want to create wrong chests. So I created a section over here to do some crafting. A shield and a banner. I've come up with a banner design. I was using the it's a tool on the internet to do it. So first of all, I'm going to create my first ever banner, red background. You'll understand that in a bit. Next of all, I'm going to get purple dye, and the patterns you see in that chest are the crafting patterns. I did it on purpose. Yep, like that. Then we're going to get that one, and we're going to do this. Is that the right way? Yep. Lastly, the wither skull. And finally, our shield. And we're also going to duplicate this banner like so. So we have a backup of it, so I always have it. And then we want to create our shield. Now you have to make sure your shield is the same colour as your banner. So this is a red banner, so I need a red shield. John Smith textured, of course. I'm going to put this on, and let's have a look at this. F to equip, go into F5 and block. Ooh, that looks menacing. Oh, so yeah, I used a I'll link it in the description to create it, but that creates it in the regular vanilla texture pack, and then I just checked how it looked in John Smith in the creative world, and well, yeah, it looks good. So that's the banner. The banners, and oh wait, it doesn't take your banner, it just copies it over. Nice, right. So these are how the banners look, and this is how the shield looks. We're going to F5, no item in our hand. So yeah, as you can see, the banners are have a higher texture because they're slightly larger than the shields, and that's the same in all texture packs as well as vanilla. So yeah, I really like it. It looks very menacing, and the shading in the background of the colour blending, that looks oddly why can't I pronounce the word ominous? You know what I'm trying to say, ominous, that's it. Why couldn't I pronounce that? So yeah, so we've got some of this done. So we've got our shield for blocking and our sword for attacking. Next of all, they've changed how the attacking is. PvP community was, well, let's just say, they were annoyed, to put it lightly. So on screen now should be a table from the Minecraft wiki, which shows everything, all the information about the swords and, well, all the tools of how they work as swords. And that is mostly about what I'm going to do in relation to snapshots. Eventually we're going to go kill the dragon, but once they finally perfect it, because still currently the way to resurrect the Ender Dragon is by clay, which they're not going to keep, and it feels kind of cheaty doing it that way because it's a temporary placeholder. So we're going to head to my underwater base because that's where I want to change things. Right, so we're back in the overworld. Now another thing that we can do with this dual wielding is you can right click to place torches and left click to mine, which is pretty cool. Also the hotkey that you use to switch it is F, just to let you know. Now what I want to do in this episode is redo my wood farm. Well, my wood farm that is powered by Wither, because two things. One, my wither's disappeared. I don't know why. I'm locked on hard mode, so I am not entirely sure what happened. And two, the new one's better, and it's using this dual wielding mechanic. So if I can quickly show you how it actually works roughly. So the concept is you're on a big circuit. They use water streams and mine carts to move you around, and basically you go down mining the tree trunk and some leaves, and you hold both your mouse buttons, or you can switch it to two keys on your keyboards and then lean something on. And as you get to the bottom, do I have any dirt? I can show you it. I'll link a description. I'll link a video in the description to the person who designed it. He also designed this one. Do I have any dirt? Do I? Apparently no. I don't have any dirt. It's a little awkward. Is there any dirt down here? There's some. Right. So you come down chopping the tree and the leaves, and then you hold both buttons and you place. That was my brother. Why does he have to be so annoying? Oh well. Also, new mechanic of the hearts coming off the mobs, which is pretty cool. And you saw that swoosh in front of me. That's a special effect of the swords. I didn't mention that earlier, which basically just knocks all mobs back, because this new recharge mechanic means you can't spam to kill a bunch of mobs. So back to this. Basically, the sapling is smaller than a block, so I'll quickly show you how it works. If we do it like so, we can't hit the sapling, but we're hitting the dirt. Now what happens here is it ends up pushing you off of a piston into water streams and then into a minecart. Actually no, pushing you off into a minecart and up, which is pretty cool. So that's what I'm going to get working on. First of all though, I've got to tear out the old one. All the work that went into this, and now I'm going to rip it out. But it served me well. It got me a lot of wood, but better is always better. But this will always be remembered. Right, so there is cleared out, and we've now got an empty canvas to build the new tree farm. Now I think I said earlier that the two farms were made by the same person. No, this new one's made by Tango Tech. So yeah, now the area for this build is 13 across, 14 back. So I'm going to have to measure out this middle area, and I'll be back. Right, so this is the area that we're going to work with. Now, Mine is ever so slightly different to what his is going to be. Basically, I'm just rearranging the storage and access to the thing and lowering, instead of climbing upstairs to get into it, we're just going to have the entrance flat because this is just fitting in here. We've got a 1 block gap with the ceiling up there, I do believe, at some points. So we've just managed to squeeze this in here by doing this. So yeah, you also have to come down from this height, drop down 1 to be, no, drop down another 1 to be on the right level to access the area. So there is a bit of drop, and I think I'm going to leave this raised area here as something kind of decorative. Maybe I'll remove 1 layer, but I'll leave the outside as some decorative, maybe some grassy area, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started, build straight into this, and we'll probably have some progress update when I'm about halfway through. Sounds a bit logical. Right, so I may have got slightly carried away and forgot about doing an update section. Yeah, the thing's practically done, got most of it set up. I've just had to let's get back to the beginning of the video because I had a leakage of water which destroyed a bunch of redstone down here. So yeah, that's what reminds me to actually do the update. I don't know why, but it did. Right, so this should be it, fully functioning. I've just got to do a bit of slabbing and decoration to spawn proof this entire thing, but we should be good to go. So I need to grab a chest. And we're just going to stick a chest down here, just temporarily. Just going to do this, throw everything out of my inventory into it. Like so. Then I need to get some saplings and some wood. Do I have some wood? Yes. Do I have some saplings? Yes. I still have some spare bone meal. Good, I can throw the bone meal in from here. Now I also do need to fill these with iron axes, but for now we'll use actually my diamond axe just shortly. You can go there, 4 into there, and you into there. Wood's there. Do I have enough wood to fill my inventory? Yes, I do. So we should be good to go. So I've still got to do decoration and make it work for me. Here's the switch for now. The thing should start working. I left click to place a sapling. It grows. You hear that? And I'll create a fancier way to get up. I'll probably add some proper entrance. Make it nice and fancy. Come up here. Hop in the water, should push me down and align me, like so. Oops. Ah, I touched my buttons. Oops. My mistake. Let's just try this again, not messing it up. Okay, come on, up we go. Odd. I'm not like lining up properly. Okay, let me just have a look at this. Right, so I've just gone and actually slabbed everything up. Now all I have to do is hold right and left click at the same time, and I should, in theory. Oh right, oops. I just realised something. Something he did mention in the video. Just go there for now. I'll fix you up. Just over here, as we're coming up, there is a section where you can break redstone, which went down there. I also need to grab a slab. Out of here, out. Very compact and difficult to navigate down there. Do I have a spare slab? I must have used all the slabs. Also, slabs are slightly broken. I think that's a texture pack and not snapshot, I don't believe. Well, I think it might be a snapshot affecting the texture packs, but shouldn't happen in vanilla. I'll have to check. Where were you? It was somewhere around here. Wait, was the redstone? There's the redstone supposed to go there. Apparently I haven't slabbed this whole section here. And I'm one slab short. I also need some slab for there. You know what, I'll replace a bunch of that with glass. Right, I'll be back in a second, actually. Right, so I figured out why it wasn't working. Very, very slight thing. Depth strider. It affects the rate at which you sink in water, and it makes you sink too fast. So, I do have the thing running. We'll hop in. Now we'll see it aligns me up properly. Mine here. Hold both buttons, and I wasn't aligned properly, I don't think. Oh, if I misplaced the block. Yes, I have. What have I done? I've done something weird there. Okay, give me a second. I'll hop out and sort it out. Ow, ow, that hurts. Right, 1 second. Another mistake here. Right, so here we go. This should be fully working. So we come down here. Let it push us over into the corner. And just give it a quick test run. Say 3 goes. That should prove that it works. Seems like it's doing good, and I can see this being very effective. Once I get myself a bunch of iron axes, put away my diamond axe, because I don't really need this to be fast. I'll just leave this running, for example, when I go for, I don't know, tea or dinner, things like that, to go get something to eat, go to sleep maybe. So I don't really need it super fast. I'm guessing the way to get out is just to let go and then come up here. Yeah, that seems like a good way to get out. So this is working, so all I'll do is put a nice decoration, decorate this area, and we're good to go. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer if possible. Stay well, and Survivor out.